What is up, you guys? Anchor Cole here, back at another YouTube video for Dragon Ball Universe 2. And I wanted to say sorry for not uploading for a couple of days. I kind of got off track due to like New Year's and stuff like that. So, yeah. But now we are back in school. Unfortunately, I'm so pissed that school's back in. I just wish school would just go ahead and just end. You guys don't know how much I hate school and hate going. Like, I just feel like it's a waste of time and stuff like that. But you know, you gotta go because it is school. So, anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the main topic of today's video. I'm gonna be playing as my Namekian Baga in the background. There's no real theme to like the build that I'm using, anything like that. It's just me playing some rank matches and stuff like that. A lot of good games and stuff. Some games were a little bit laggy, but anyways, I want to talk to you guys about Dragon Ball FighterZ. The good thing about it being a new year and I guess school coming back is that soon Dragon Ball FighterZ will come out. The release date is June 26th. I've already pre-ordered the base game. I'm gonna buy the DLC later on in the future, but I'd rather just buy the base game for now because you kind of get the same thing. From what I looked at, you get the same thing for no matter like what edition you buy. Like if you buy the standard edition, you still get early access to Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, and you get early access to the beta. The Fighter Z edition, you get the same thing. You get early access to the beta. Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, and you also get the Fighter's Pass, which comes with 8 new characters. Now, those characters haven't been announced yet. That's why I'm like kind of a little bit weary of not buying it right now. I will buy it in the future for like YouTube purposes, but I want to wait and see what I'm paying for. Like I want to see what they announce for those 8 characters because I don't want to like buy it now and then end up wasting my money because those characters are kind of lame. And then for the collector's edition, from what I've seen, all you do is you get the Fighter's Pass, the early access, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta early unlocks. And by the way, you can unlock these 2 characters, which I've heard, by just completing the campaign. So it isn't like if you don't pre-order the game, you won't get these characters at all. That will be available to earn if you beat the game. I think that's what I heard. Or like you don't have to buy them or like straight out. You'll unlock them as you play the game. And also you get like some anime, not anime, like some anime music, which I've heard is the same anime music that you got in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Collector's Edition. So it really isn't like that crazy. I think you get like a couple of like Dragon Ball Z openings and stuff. If you're a fan, you want to go for that, go ahead. But if you're gonna buy the Collector's Edition, make sure you buy it at like your local GameStop or wherever you guys buy games from, because it will come with like a lot more, I guess, goodies, like a statue, which is I think like Goku transforming on Destroy Planet Namek, which is pretty cool. The Collector's Edition is just like if you want to get like that cool stuff. Fighter Z Edition just comes with the Fighter's Pass along with the game and the early access to the beta, and the base game just comes with the game and the early access to the beta and Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. Now, we all know the characters that got confirmed for Fighter Z, the 24 characters that we get with the base game, the regular edition of the game. The roster is looking pretty nice. We have Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose, Beerus, Hit, Blue Goku and Vegeta. We have Golden Frieza, Cell. We have a lot of really good characters. But the main topic of this video, after I just said all that other stuff about Fighter Z and stuff, is who's going to be your dream team? Who's going to be that team you pick? Let's say a friend challenges you to a 1v1 or you get called out. Who's that team that you're going to play as to destroy them? Like your tryhard team. Who are you going to main? Me, if you ask me that, I'm probably going to go with Hit, just because his combos are just too nice. Like, I love the time skip animation and just how clean they did this, man. His ultimate is beautiful. Next up after Hit, I'm probably going to go with Cell, because I've always been a Cell fan. He's like my favorite villain in Dragon Ball Z. Cell's just a beast. I've seen like some of the stuff from like the tournaments and stuff that they had and all that other stuff and some combos. He looks monstrous, and plus the animation on his, I think it's his level 3 or his level something. I don't really have all the details about him, like all that what you call it in the game and stuff like that. But his perfect Kamehameha, it just looks beautiful. Like compared to the perfect Kamehameha in Dragon Ball Universe 2, it looks stale, boring. He just says Kamehameha. Freaking, you got Cell and Fighter Z, you got the key going all over the place, the environment blown. It just looks amazing. They did Cell justice in this game. It looks like a monster. He has a lot of cool like Easter egg moves and stuff like that. Like his grab has like really good range, and it's like how he was when he was built in the Cell games, and he has like all clear and perfect shot. Just really nice. Cell just looks beast. Okay, it's kind of like when the game got released, he kind of gave me that Cell vibe, like that badass vibe from like Budokai. Everybody's played the Budokai series and the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 series, but I'm talking about like the Budokai series with the cutscenes. Like Cell just looks beast. I love his voice actor. I think his name starts with an N, like I probably would say it wrong, but you guys probably know what I'm talking about. His Japanese voice actor is just amazing. It's just a really good voice actor, and just they just did him justice. But for my third slot for my team, because there are three people in your teams, I think you can do like one versus one. But I may be wrong. So yeah, yeah, I think every team is just gonna be like three versus three. But it's just gonna be two people playing, if you know what I mean. For the third person that's gonna be on my team, I'm probably either gonna roll with Beerus because Beers is looking really, really nice. This man has a lot of good setups. I like how they gave him the ability to like set up his destruction orbs and able to like navigate them throughout the map, kind of creating traps for your opponent, kick them at him and stuff like that. And I don't know if you've seen what he could do to Goku Black. This man can high Kai people. Like, come on. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, we have Beers. He's playable, but he's alright. He has a couple of unique combos and stuff and some unique super attacks that are from the anime. But compared to what they've done in Super, it's crazy. Like, the amount of, I don't know what to call it, but I guess time or something like that. They're both Dragon Ball Z games, but they're both based off, like, two different types of like style of animation, like where you have Dragon Ball Xenoverse, where it's more of like a 3D fighter. You have a lot more going on a way bigger map, and then you have something like simple like FighterZ, but even though it's so simple, it's just done so good. Like, I don't know, it's just a really nice game. But it may be Beerus, it may be Frieza, because Frieza is really, really nice as well. He has his golden form transformation, which will give him like a stat boost for a while. His death ball looks really, really nice. He has a lot of cool moves. I don't know if you've seen I seen in a fight somewhere where he can turn golden with his level, one of his ultimates, and then when he turns golden, he has his Nova Strike, basically what he did to Goku when he charged at him with that purple aurora. He can do that while golden, so it's kind of funny because he's like golden 100% because he turns buff like how he did when he was fighting Goku. I thought that was like kind of funny, but yeah, Frieza looks really nice as well. I don't really know who else to probably pick the main. There also is Goku Black. Goku Black's really nice as well. But I know a lot of people are going to be playing as. I kind of want to play as characters that people won't really, play as. Because, I like to be different, I know people are going to play as Hit because he is Hit. People are going to probably play as Cell. But, those are just characters that I like. I mean, Hit is my freaking profile picture for YouTube and my banner. So, I gotta main Hit. And plus, he just looks too clean to not main. Like, he just looks amazing. Like, now, I know they gave Hit time skip moves in Xenoverse 2, which I'm not saying they did him wrong in Xenoverse 2. He's actually one of the nicely done roster characters in Xenoverse. They gave him a preset before he uses time skip and after he uses time skip. His time skip Molotov is basically what made the game so nice to me. Like, it just looks so clean. The animation for it. He has his time skip backbreaker, flash strike, jump. I forgot spike jump. I forgot the when he like jumps towards you and time skips you, Tremor Pulse, and then Flash Fist Crush. They did hit justice in this universe, but compared to how nice they look in FighterZ, to me it just looks way nicer. Especially his ultimate. If you guys ever played Street Fighter, Kuma's ultimate. Whenever he the screen turns black and you hear nothing but Akuma beating down somebody in the dark, and you just see his red eye going all over the place, punching them, and the combo bar just going up higher and higher and higher. That's kind of how Hit's ultimate is. Except, your opponent's stuck still, he's punching you, jumping all over the place, like just dishing blows. It looks amazing. I can't wait for this game to come out. And then I just saw in the description for the game that the game will be at 1080p 60 FPS, which is pretty nice because I was wondering if I was going to have to upgrade my console to an X so that way I could run the game at the best graphics. But it's great that I don't have to. I will get an X later down on the line. It's just that thing is expensive. I'm pretty broke, so I can't really afford one right now. I know this video I have Xenoverse 2 ranked matches going on in the background. And then I'm just talking about FighterZ because, man, I just can't wait to play a different, game. Sorry about that. That was a notification. But I just can't wait to play a different game. Freaking FighterZ looks amazing. I won't stop playing Xenoverse because Xenoverse is what kind of helped me get, this far on YouTube. I won't just leave it behind. And we are going to get extra pack 2 sooner or later. We're going to have food coming out and stuff like that. And I will cover that stuff on my channel. But right now, I just want to play FighterZ, Fighter. It's just hype. I've been waiting for this game a long time, and it's gonna be come out soon. But yeah, I want you guys to comment down below. Let me know who will be your dream team, or your go-to team if you're playing ranked. Who's gonna be that team that you choose to just destroy people with? Is it gonna be Goku, Vegeta, Krillin, Yamcha, freaking Tien? Like all the characters look good, but you know everybody has their own unique play styles. Everybody plays differently. Everybody's not the same person. Who are you gonna play as? There may be the people out there who's gonna play as like Krillin 18 and Yamcha, or Krillin, Tien, and Yamcha, just like underrated characters. They also have Piccolo and Cell, Hit, Black, um, Frieza. It has a pretty decent roster. I know the roster isn't really that nice compared to like, you know, Xenoverse, but you know, Xenoverse, you can't really even play as like every roster character. With fighters, you're taking more of a competitive approach where everybody's playable. There are probably going to be top tier characters and then lower tier characters, but that doesn't mean you can't win with those lower tier characters. Kind of like Xenoverse. Except Xenoverse kind of does it differently by giving characters different stats. That game doesn't really have like the whole stat system. Everybody has the same health, same key. They just have different play styles because they're a completely different character. Well, if you play Xenoverse, you could play as like, let's say you put Vegito against, let me think of somebody, maybe, I don't know, freaking Krillin or something like that. You know, Vegito has way more health, stamina, and probably does way more damage than, you know, Krillin does. But you can still win with Krillin. My phone is going crazy right now. I'm trying to do a commentary for this video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What is going to be your dream team for FighterZ? Who are you going to main for this game? Yeah, that's all this video really is about. I just have some Xenoverse 2 background footage, you know, just playing in the background just to show you guys a couple of rain matches I did catch on my Namekian. I got a couple good games, and then this is the last game. I accidentally chose Tapion. I was going against this guy. He didn't play really cheesy or anything like that. He's just using that Z-Soul that I just despise. I don't think the Z-Soul is like... Okay, I think the Z-Soul is a little bit OP, because if you are a beast at perfect blocking, you can get your health back like that. You know, just keep perfect blocking. As long as you're perfect blocking, you'll remain at full health throughout the whole match. And he's also using Do or Die, which I don't really have a problem with Do or Die either, except it can be used a little bit cheesy, and it's kind of difficult to, you know, beat you if you're using a move that reduces the amount of damage you take, and then you're using a Z-Soul. Whenever you land a perfect block, you gain like dumb health back, so it's kind of difficult to beat him. But nonetheless, I didn't give up. I accidentally chose Tapion. I was just gonna be like, hey, let me just let this guy beat me. I don't really feel like this. Kind of just like the gameplay in the background kind of doesn't go anything I've said throughout the whole video. So I just threw it in the video. I got really lucky due to this guy having a 1 bar. It kind of gave me a slight advantage over him. I know it's gonna sound like I'm cheesing him or just lag switching. Every time he tried to, he broke my stamina just in there, and you guys saw he tried to go for a final flash. Well, for some reason, while I was on the ground, the final flash didn't hit me fully, and you'll see right here, sooner or later, my stamina does end up getting broken again, and I get like the clutches whenever. Like, I was just like, yes, which is pretty cool. I don't dislike Xenoverse. Xenoverse isn't a bad game. I just wish the developers or whoever updates this game would just fix it. There's a lot of things wrong with it, and if they fixed those things that are wrong with it, then it wouldn't be that bad. If they gave us a fresh source of content, you know, maybe every 2 weeks or something like that, just to keep the game fresh, because we get like the same events over and over again. I missed out on another raid. I didn't get the golden gi because I think the raid system was just dumb. Like, I know it's supposed to be that exclusive gear, and if you do the raid and get this so many damage, blah blah blah, blah, then you get this cool golden gi, which does look really, really nice. I do regret not getting it, but you know, oh well, it doesn't really bother me that bad. Right there's a standard break he did catch on me, and he tries to go for a knockaway, and then a final flash, but none of it hit me. I felt so bad, and then I get the heavy standard break on this guy. I was just like, yes, don't, you know, mess up right here. I then go for a brave sword attack. He's almost dead, and then I just finish him off with the X combo, and that is game. So yeah, I got a pretty nice comeback. I feel kind of sorry though, because he did kind of get cheesed. I didn't really even cheese him. It was just the connection's fault. Don't blame me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Subscribe for more. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next Dragon Ball Z University video. Peace.